Hey angels, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Lucy, thanks for being here, and if you're not new and you've watched my other videos, then love you for coming back. Today's video I put about on my Instagram story, so if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you check my page out at lifeoflucy_. So I put on my Instagram story for you to send in questions for Lucy, have you ever? Because I saw a few other Instagrammers doing it on their stories and I thought I'm gonna make a video out of this. Loads of you sent me in some ideas, so thanks so much for that. And I picked the top 15 that either came up multiple times or that I thought I could answer well. Let's see if I can answer them well. Let's get into the video. Going in, question 1, have I ever been in love? We're going in at the deep end. Yes is the answer. I've had a few boyfriends over the last 10 years of my life. I'm 27 now, and I would like to think I was in love with all of them. I'm a super lovely person, super romantic. I'm all about those vibes, so I wouldn't be with somebody if I didn't see it long term or feel a lot of love for them. So yes, I have been in love before. I'm single now though, haven't met the one, so maybe when I meet the one, all the other loves will be kind of like blown out the water and I'll be like, this is true love. But we'll see, I'm still waiting for that moment. Question 2, have I ever pretended to be someone else? Absolutely not. Let's think as a child. I really can't remember a time I ever pretended to be someone else. I mean, obviously like in my own home, like going down and putting on a show for my mum, dad and brother, pretending to be a celebrity or something. But like in real life, have I ever pretended to be someone else? No, not in real life, not on social media, never. You should love being yourself and don't pretend to be anybody else. You're amazing just as you are. Question 3, have I ever been on a solo holiday? No, not yet, but I would love to. So my job, not this, my other job that I have, has been super stressful over COVID, and I was like, maybe like August, September time, I was like, I am just gonna go on holiday on my own and have like 5 days in the sun, just on a beach or by a pool with a book and be in silence for days. I live in a house with 6 people, so my house is super fun, loads going on, but the amount of quiet alone time you get is minimal. So I was like, I just want to go on holiday alone. I didn't do it though because I got too scared that everything would get cancelled with COVID, and knowing my life I probably would have. But I've never been on holiday alone. Plus, who takes your pictures for the gram when you're on holiday alone? I'd have to invest in a really good, what word am I looking for? Tripod. I'd have to invest in a really good tripod so that I can get all my great pics for the gram. But yes, I will go on holiday on my own eventually. I totally want to do that, but no, I haven't done it yet. Question 4, have I ever laughed so hard that I've wet myself? Absolutely, especially after a few wines. I am just laughing all over the place. I have done that, yes. Embarrassing, I know, but I've got some really funny friends, you know. And if you haven't done it, are you sure? Are you lying to yourself? Question 5, have I ever been on a blind date? Not yet, but my dad is literally ridiculous and has signed me up for the Daily Mail blind date. So I need to get back to that email actually, this has just reminded me, but I'm going to be going on a blind date organised by the Daily Mail. My picture will be in the paper, so wait for it. So I will be going on a blind date and it will be in the paper. The most blind date of all blind dates, in the paper. Great. Question 6, have I ever made a bougie purchase? No. Your girl's got rent to pay, your girl's got bills to pay. There is no excess left over for bougie purchases. I'm trying to think, I must have bought something bougie in my life. Maybe like a Tiffany bracelet or a designer handbag, like a DKNY handbag or something. But this was like when I was like 18, living at home. Every penny I made was just for me to spend on me. As an adult, I'm like, what's the cheapest deal, please? Thank you very much. Question 7. Oh damn. Have I ever drunk texted an ex? If you haven't drunk texted ex and you drink alcohol, what are you doing? Of course I've drunk texted an ex. Who hasn't drunk texted an ex? Also, a new version of drunk texting an ex. COVID lockdown texting an ex. It's like, you haven't seen anyone in a while, you can't go on dates, like, oh, was my ex that bad? Yes, don't drunk text your ex or COVID text your ex, but yes, I have done it. Who hasn't, you know? Question 8. Have I ever had a takeaway for breakfast, lunch and dinner? Me and my housemates Jenny and Laura have this theory that this year has been so bad because we started it wrong. I wasn't living in London at that point, but I came to stay with Jenny and Laura, who are my friends, and for New Year's Eve, like 2019 going into 2020, and we had an amazing night out. It was super fun. We were up till like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was great. Then we came home, slept for a few hours, and then woke up and had a takeaway for breakfast, a takeaway for lunch and a takeaway for dinner. I feel like I can't even remember what we had. I remember having Chinese and Domino's and milkshakes. I know there would have been something else because I just know there were 3 takeaways. But regardless, maybe if we would have started New Year's Day with a run and eating well and not staying up till 6 o'clock in the morning drinking copious amounts of Prosecco, this year would have been different. Maybe not, it's just a theory, but yes, I have had 3 takeaways in a day. It is incredible. You feel horrendous at the end, but oh, such a lovely array of food for the day. So yes, I have done it, and I'm not even going to tell you not to do it because everybody should experience it. 9. You guys are trying to expose me. Have I ever had a crush on one of my friends? Yes. And I think that's all that needs to be said because I can't name names. I won't name names. Yes, I have had a crush on my friends. No, I haven't told them. We just live that life. They just don't know. 10. Have I ever been fired? Absolutely not. Can you see this halo above my head? I'm so hardworking and well behaved at work. I have categorically never been fired. Absolutely not. Not to say that that's the only reason you get fired. You might get fired if your boss is an idiot. But no, I've had nice bosses and I'm just such a goody two-shoes, so I've never been fired yet. Question 11. Following on from being a goody two-shoes, have I ever been arrested? No, I am just like going through life following the rules as you do. Never been arrested. Boring. Sorry. No, nothing to expose here. Question 12. I feel like these last ones are like all about misbehaving. Well, not that this is misbehaving, but have I ever hitchhiked? Not only am I a goody two-shoes, angel, halo above my head, I'm also kind of a scaredy cat. Like, not a full-on scaredy cat. I did go backpacking for 3 years and did loads of crazy things around Southeast Asia and Australia, but hitchhiking is not one of them. It's just not for me. I think I've watched too many horror movies where the hitchhiking ends very badly, and as a young girl, I mean, it's just no, hitchhiking's not for me. I've never picked up a hitchhiker. I've never been a hitchhiker. I've heard crazy cool stories of people that have done it, but it's not my vibe. I've lost track of what number we're on now, but have I ever skydived? Yes. So there's me showing you I'm not a mega scaredy cat, only probably just watched too many horror movies. But skydiving, OMG, I skydived over the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever done. In fact, I've got the footage somewhere. If I can find, I haven't got the footage here in London, it's at home, but I have got a picture which I'll put on screen now to show you me living my best life. My skin was like I'd had 3 facelifts all in one, so taut back from the air, but it was the most amazing experience and I would definitely do it again. You literally feel like on top of the world when you're just going through the sky. It is absolutely incredible. I don't know if this is what everybody has to do, but with my guy we had to like roll out the plane backwards and that was horrendous, but then as soon as you're falling you're like, this is epic. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're on 14 now. Have I ever deleted a photo because it didn't get enough likes? No, and neither should you. Literally, Instagram is an amazing place and I love sharing my photos with all of you guys and I find it really fun. I can really connect with people and I love editing photos and making them look pretty and editing all the colours and stuff to make them all match my feed, and I find it really enjoyable and I like posting. But if I posted a picture and it didn't get many likes, but I liked it, that's all that matters and I would absolutely not delete it. So don't worry about likes, just post what makes you happy and what you want to share with your friends, and if people don't like it, that's on them. You like it, you post it. Guys, we've come to the end. This has been kind of exposing and really fun, so I'm definitely going to do another one of these. But my last one is, have I ever left a restaurant without paying? We've covered this. Goody two shoes, scaredy cat, angel halo, absolutely never left a restaurant without paying. Definitely not on purpose anyway. There's been times where I've stood up to go and been like, oh my goodness, I've not paid, like get back inside right now. But no, I've never done that on purpose. I think I would literally like wet myself with fear or something. So not for me. That's everything, guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me through this video and watching. It was kind of exposing, but I loved it. And let me know in the comments anything else you want to see. Love you guys. Bye.